After Esther said, Lech knos kol haYehudim, go gather all the Jews together and let them all fast for me, because now I'm going to go into the king and I'm going to ask him to break this decree. You know what happens? Gemara says that the Shekhinah left her. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, the Shekhinah leaves you. I don't know what that feels like. But I can only imagine this. Here she is. She gets Gans Klal Yisrael, whoever she can, to rally together in Achdus, to come together in unity. And not only that, she gets them all to fast. So they're all fasting. And she goes, okay, I have all these Jewish people behind me. Everybody's unifying. Everybody's davening. Everybody's fasting. And now she goes in to speak to the king in that climactic moment of the Megillah. And she feels the Shekhinah leave. I can't imagine what that feels like. I don't know. But at that moment, you would imagine she would say, okay, forget it. We're finished. Aster. You know what she says? Says the Gemara Megillah. She says, Keli, Keli, lama azaftani. Keli, Keli, my God, lama azaftani, why have you left me? Which sounds like, oh yeah, she actually did believe it. Says Shalom, no. If you actually believe that Hashem left you, then why would you be talking to him? Why would you be saying, Keli, Keli, my Hashem, my Hashem? Who's she talking to? She's talking to Hashem. And why is she saying it twice? She's saying, Keli, you are my Hashem when I could see you, and Keli, you are my Hashem in the darkest times when I can't see you. Keli, Keli, hard stop, period. That's the end of the sentence. You are my Hashem. Says the Divrei Shmuel, Lama Azaftani. So if you are always here, as I know you are right now, Lama Azaftani, why do you sometimes do this and make it seem like you've left me? Why would you make me have this feeling that the Shekhinah left, even though I know you're still here? This is what's so unique about Purim. It wasn't just like we have all the time where there's this Hester Panim and it allows for annihilation and destruction, anti-Semitism. But there's another level of Aster, of this feeling of Hashem is actually forsaking us. And yet where does the Yeshua come from? It comes from the fact that Mordechai and Esther, and perhaps many others, didn't buy it. They said it could be as dark as humanly possible. We know Hashem never leaves us. And we've talked about this in the past. What does it mean that we always say, B'schus emuna niglu, b'schus emuna asidin le'goyel, that it was in the merit of emuna that we were redeemed, and the merit of emuna that we will be saved? What does that mean? How does that work? Is it just believe, just believe, just have a little faith, and then all of a sudden we'll be saved? How does that work? It actually is just brilliant, and it makes so much sense. What it means is, when we're in the darkest of times, when it seems like the doctors say it's impossible, the doctors say there's not going to be a healing, the doctors say, whatever, we can't figure out what's wrong, or I don't know what's going to be shidduchim, we've so many times dating, or I myself am trying to get married, or trying to have a child, or parnasa, or finances, when the whole world seems so dark, and it seems like there's absolutely no Yeshua whatsoever, if in such a dark time, when everyone says the doors are closed, at that moment, you could say, no, it's not closed. Hashem is right here. Keli, Keli. The power of having emunah, when it humanly doesn't make sense, when our mind tells us something else, the power of having emunah, when every door seems closed, and to believe it anyway, creates the schus to bring the Yeshua.